Hey guys, welcome back to Breath of Fire. And do you know the worst part about this final dungeon? The enemies in here give really crappy experience. Let's see. There's really only 3 enemies. I actually left and went and bought some more items because I was like, yeah, need some items. But, oh, by the way, all of those, it's got, when you come up here and it's the room before this one that I'm in now, where there's those floating platforms in all 4 directions. All 4 of those platforms actually lead to the same place, this room right here. So, you know, don't fret that you're missing out on some treasures, because you're not. Alright. And now we're about to get ready to rumble here, so I'm going to put me in front. Ready to rumble with King Jade, Emperor Jade, whatever. Now there's actually a little trick you can do here. He asks you if you would like to join him. Now you can actually say yes, and then that's what I'm going to do. And then you basically just stand here. Now if you try to move, he'll ask you if you've changed your mind. But he's saying, "You're boring," and then he sends monsters to attack you. Starting with this, and then it goes up until one of those gold slimes. So if you think you're a little low on experience, you can actually go on, and you can actually get some levels this way. So, you know, you tell him, and it goes through a series of battles until you fight one of those M-slimes from the island where that tower was, where you find the B-ring. Now, this fight is quite difficult. He's much more difficult than Goda was. Much more difficult. So, however, I'm going to avoid using Rudra, or Agni, excuse me, since it will... Since, you know, it is possible, obviously, to beat the game without it. Let's see, so we'll go ahead and Bolt X. And Marble. We'll see how much he hits for with a Marble, and he may or may not need a attack up. But I do want to fort a couple of times, at least twice. This can take a little while. I may have to split this up into 2 videos, even though I've got 12 minutes to beat him. Yeah. See how little his HP bar has just moved? Yeah. This is not... It's not very good. Anyway. Just keep pressure on him with marbles. Or you could just go the lazy way and, of course, use Rudra, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to try not to do that. I may get bored eventually and do it, but just to prove to you that it is possible to beat these guys without using the ultimate form of dragonage. $640, yay. Why is that hitting for so little? That's interesting. Oh well. Still doing more damage than I would have if I was just... Let's see. If it was just Ryu out there in his ultimate dragon form. If you don't want to do it this way, if you want to basically just do it the way, I'm guessing the way they expected you to do it, because these last 2 boss battles are insanely difficult. Insanely difficult. best course of action probably is just to, let's see. Actually, I need to heal Nina. Your best course of action would probably just, for the easiest win, would be switch into your ultimate dragon form and just trade blows with him until you get low on HP, and then use a cure to restore your HP back up to 999. It's, either way, this battle is pretty boring. But, hopefully this will make it a little more interesting. Let's see. Marble. Attack up one more time. Let's see. Bolt X. Yeah, you might want to buckle in for a long ride. You're going to get sick of this. Vortex one more time. And this is pretty much how this battle is going to go. So actually what I'm probably going to do here is, next turn I'm probably going to revert everyone and then go ahead and, you know, just auto battle with the ultimate dragon form just to save time. This would take way too long because he has a massive amount of HP and he has a massive second wind. Uh-oh, that did not mean to do that. Oh well. Oh well. Get him, Nina. Alright. You need to revert. Nina, you need to heal yourself. You can... that. You need to revert yourself. Hopefully, Jade won't kill him. That way I can just go ahead and, yeah, okay, good. Agni. No, not renew. Cura 3, thank you. It is a much bigger challenge, but the fight does take a lot longer. Unless you do it this way. I mean, really, this guy's not hard. Although that probably would have really put a damper on my day had he done that just a moment ago. A pretty big damper, honestly. And what the hell is Jade supposed to be? Seriously. Can't quite tell. Eh. Honestly, I'll probably get bored in the middle of the goddess boss battle and do this too. We'll see. It depends on how much damage I'm putting out, honestly. If I could kill her a little faster, well, then, you know. We'll see. And don't worry about using all of your AP here. Just, go for it. But don't use your, depending on what you're doing here. If you're going for the quote unquote, people call it the cheap way to kill the final boss, but really it's how you're supposed to, and it's how you're meant to kill the final boss. You're meant to have this dragon form, and you're meant to use it on the last couple of bosses. That's why they have so much HP. Awesome! Nina got a level up. She learned a new spell? She learned a new spell? Hush. Okay, that's not really useful. You didn't really defeat me. It was my destiny to lose. I knew it when I released the goddess. Enjoy meeting Tyr, the goddess of destruction. Yep. Okay, now... Oops. No, I don't want to go down! Damn it. I didn't want to go down. Now... Go back up first, because there's a couple of things in that throne room I want to grab. Chief among them, if you... Yeah, the Emperor Sword. Now, somewhere in this room also there is... The Star Hammer! Yes! Is there anything behind this pillar? I didn't think so. But the Star Hammer... is just very slightly weaker than the, well, I say very slightly. It's like 50 points off. But if you don't want to get the mallet, then the Star Hammer is a good second choice. But even so, I would still rather use the Star Hammer as an item in battle than, the Emperor Sword casts something when you use it. I just don't remember what. I may use it in a battle to figure out. Like, don't worry about your AP. Let me get into a random battle. I want to see what the Emperor Sword does. The Emperor Sword is Ryu's ultimate weapon. Okay, Marble 3 no longer works. Get into a fight. Get into a fight. Come on. I guess there are no fights here. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll just show you the power of the Emperor Sword. Bam! Yeah. Pretty big difference, isn't it? Yeah. But, sadly, I'm not going to be using... I'm going to put the broken sword on. If you're going to defeat the goddess... Oh. Cool. There is random battles. Alright. Emperor Sword. Let's see what it does. Cool. It does a spell. 180 points of damage. Not too bad, but we have the Star Hammer, which hits for 400 points of damage. See? Make sure you grab the Star Hammer. At least you ain't really... Most people actually don't know the Emperor Sword is there. Unless they read it in an FAQ. I don't remember how I figured out it was there. I just found it. I know I found the Star Hammer. Just looking behind the little thingies, found the Star Hammer. Of course, I did not have the mallet, so I used it on Ox, and I did not know it actually did Comet when used as an item in battle back then. I found that out later. Let's see. Don't worry about your HP, don't worry about your AP. All that will be taken care of here just shortly. Just make sure you have enough to survive any of the slightly random battles. But here we are. There's the goddess, that young woman. What is going to happen when we talk to her? Let's find out. What do you want? Did you come here to have a wish granted? If you tell her yes, she heals your wounds. So, make sure you take advantage of that before you fight her. Ugh. Alright, next time on Breath of Fire, we're going to take on the Goddess of Desire. I hope to see you then.